just another word for love. You said that stars were letters never sent by people who had loved, and what that meant was that the sky was full of what we keep, too bright to say, too deep to let us sleep. Now every night I find myself outside, looking up at everything you used to guide me toward the part of life that felt most true. All the stars up there remind me now of you. All the stars you left behind, still burning in this sky of mine. I trace the shapes you used to name and find your love inside each flame. All the stars you left behind, still mapping out the dark. I find myself inside when I can't see. All the stars are all I have of thee, of you. All the stars you left behind. We drove out past the city lights that summer, to where the dark was deep and stars were number. Too many for the naming, just for feeling, the kind of ask that sets a person reeling. You turned the radio off and we just listened to silence and the way the whole sky glistened. And I remember thinking, this is it, this is the life I want, and you in it. Now every night I drive that road alone, looking for the feeling of a home that lives somewhere between the earth and sky, between the living and the last goodbye. All the stars you left behind, still burning in this sky of mine. I trace the shapes you used to name and find your warmth inside each flame. All the stars you left behind, still guiding what I hope to find, a version of myself that's whole beneath the stars that know my soul, know your name. All the stars you left behind. Maybe you are somewhere looking up tonight, finding your own version of the light that we both reached for in the field that summer, when love was infinite and life was younger. Maybe the stars connect us still somehow, a constellation made of then and now, of two people who loved under the same sky, who said hello so well and struggled with goodbye. I bring a blanket out on cold, clear nights. I lie back down beneath those ancient lights and let the vastness do what it does best. It makes the grief feel smaller in my chest. It says that you were here and that it mattered, that love that's real doesn't become just scattered, that somewhere in the architecture of the night, your love is still a fixed and faithful light. All the stars you left behind, the most beautiful I'll ever find. I trace the shapes and speak your name and feel the years dissolve in flame. All the stars you left behind, the kindest map for humankind, for hearts that lost and still believe in what the stars above can weave, can hold. All the stars you left behind, still mine, still yours, still burning. Wherever you are, look up and know I'm looking to all the stars you left behind for me. days grow short and the cold grows long, the kind of winter that hollows a song. I sit beside the radiator's hum and think of all the things that we've become. December came the way it always does, without permission, without any fuss. But this year it arrived inside my chest and made a home beside all that I've suppressed. The afternoons dissolve at 4:30. The light retreats and pulls beneath the floor, and I watch darkness swallow up the street, the way that losing you made life incomplete. There's a particular grief in fading light, when the day gives up before the night, when color drains from everything in view. That's when I feel the most the loss of you. Fading like a December light, pulled below the edges of the night. Slowly, slowly losing what was mine. Fading like a December light. I was brilliant once in your warm sight. Now I barely reach the window line. The sun goes down by 4, and so do I, into a quiet no one standing by could understand or reach or set to right. I'm fading like a December light, like a December light. I find your photograph inside a book, the kind of finding that's too hard to look away from, so I sit and hold it there and trace the summer light inside your hair. You're laughing at something just beyond the frame, something I once said or called your name, in that particular way I had that made you laugh until the laughing made you sad. With joy, with all the fullness of that time, when everything between us was still mine, when love was long and days were full of gold, before December came and made us old. There's a particular kind of afternoon when the light dies early and the cold comes soon, when the world outside goes amber then goes gray. That's when the missing finds its fullest way. Fading like a December light, pulled below the horizon of the night, quietly surrendering the sky. Fading like a December light. I was golden once beneath your eyes, now I'm barely visible inside. The shortening days that carry me along through a winter that has gone on far too long. I reach for warmth and reach for what was right, but I'm fading like a December light, like a December light. But even December has its beauty too. The stark bare branches dark against the blue of a winter sky, so clear it almost hurts, the kind of beauty only cold unearths. And maybe that is what I'm living now, a stripped back kind of beauty that allows the heart to see more clearly what remains when all the leaves are gone. And what sustains is not the color but the structure there, the love still standing strong beneath the bare and frozen surface of a life in grief. December light before the January relief. The solstice comes and something shifts inside. The darkest day arrives and then the tide of light begins its long and slow return. A few more minutes daily like a burn that warms too gradually to feel at first, but tends eventually to the thirst of a soul that's been darkness over long, waiting for the light to make it strong. And maybe that is where I'm clinging to. Through all this fading, back towards something true. Not back to you, but back to who I was before December came, and what it does. Fading like a December light, but knowing that the days will grow back bright, knowing that the dark is not the end. Fading like a December light, in order to return with more insight, in order to come back and to begin the slow return of warmth inside my chest, the understanding that I loved you best I could with what I had and what I'd known. And even fading, I am not alone. I carry you into the lengthening light, from fading like December into something bright, into something bright. The light is going, but it will return. It always does. It always does. Beyond December, even December, even this, even now, the light returns. A drawer full of words I couldn't say, 100 unsent letters from the days when I would write you everything I felt, and then fold them up and leave them on the shelf. The ink has faded on the earliest ones, written back before I knew that love could stun you into silence, into holding back, into losing all the words you thought you had. I had the words, I never had the nerve to give you all the love you so deserved. I wrote it all down perfectly each time, but kept it folded, kept it safe, kept it mine. Letters I never sent, all the things I meant, sealed in silence, never given. All the kept from living. Letters I never sent, still holding every word of everything I felt but never said, now left unheard. I wrote you oceans that you never crossed. I wrote you everything and still I lost, because the bravest thing I never did was give you all the love I kept hid. I found them all again last Tuesday night and read them in the soft electric light. My younger hand, my more believing heart, before I learned to love while staying apart. I wrote about the morning that you laughed, about the way the sunlight cut in half across your face and made me understand that I would follow you to any land. I had the words but kept them like a fear, as if the saying made the losing clear, as if the moment I gave them to you I'd have nothing left of what I knew. Letters I never sent, all the things I meant, sealed in silence, never given. All the love I kept from living. Letters I never sent, still holding every word of everything I felt but never said, now left unheard. I wrote you seasons that you never felt. I wrote you reasons why I never knelt, and asked you simply if you'd stay with me, because I was afraid Maybe somewhere you are wondering too, if there was something more I meant to do. If only paper had the power to reach across the distance and beyond speech that failed us both so many quiet nights when love was real but wouldn't start the lights. I should have given you the words I had instead of keeping them until they made me sad. I read the last one dated years ago, the night before you finally let me go. I wrote that I would never need another, that you had been my home, my light, my shelter. I wrote it perfectly, I wrote it true, and sealed it in an envelope for you, and left it in the drawer beside the rest. A love unspoken pressed against my chest. Letters I never sent. Now I finally understand what it meant to love somebody quietly and deep, and give them nothing they could hold or keep. Letters I never sent. All the words I spent on pages that you'll never read or hold. A love story never fully told. I wrote you lifetimes that you never knew. Every single letter was for you. For you. Somewhere in a drawer in a room grown quiet are all the words I had for you. Every single one was yours, was always yours. The moon hangs low above the avenue, the same pale light that once fell over you. I walk the same road that we used to share, and half expect to turn and find you there. The lampposts glow on wet and quiet stone, the kind of beautiful that hurts to see alone. I button up my coat against the chill and walk the road we walked, I always will. The city hasn't changed, it doesn't know that everything inside me changed when you had to go. The buildings stand, the traffic lights still turn, but I am standing here with nowhere left to turn. Moonlight on an empty street, the echo of your voice beneath my feet. I look for you in every light I meet. Moonlight on an empty street, I call your name inside a silent prayer, and turn to find there's only cold night air. The moon keeps shining down on my defeat. Moonlight on an empty street. The restaurants still glow, the people talk, the world moves on its ordinary walk, but couple laughs across the cobblestones, reminding me of everything I've known. I look away and find the open sky, and wonder which star carried your goodbye. The city spins, but I am standing still, in love with someone absent, and I always will. The moon above has seen 1,000 hearts that walk these streets and fell completely apart. Moonlight on an empty street, the echo of your voice beneath my feet. I look for you in every light I meet. Moonlight on an empty street, I trace the path we took on our last night, when love felt like it had enough of fight. The silence where you stood is incomplete. Moonlight on an empty street. Were you ever really here with me? Or were you always something I couldn't keep? A dream so warm it didn't want to stay. Just moonlight fading slowly into day. I keep returning to this avenue, because it's still the place I'm closest to you. Because the moon still shines the way it did when we were young and love was all we lived. I stop and stand exactly where we stood the last time everything was fine and good. Before the words that changed the way the air felt heavy and your hand was no longer there. I press my palm against the cold brick wall and feel the years between us like a fall, a long and quiet falling into place, into the life I live without your face. Moonlight on an empty street, your memory so distant and so sweet. I reach for you and touch the incomplete. Moonlight on an empty street, I've learned to walk this avenue alone. I've learned to turn towards somewhere called my home. But love like ours was never a defeat. Just moonlight on an empty street. Just moonlight on an empty street. The moon moves on, it doesn't wait. It doesn't wait for anyone. But I still stand here just a little longer in the light you left behind.
The morning came too quickly this time round. The light crept in without a warning sound. I watched it cross the floor toward where you lay, and knew that it was carrying you away. I didn't move, I didn't want to break the last complete and perfect thing at stake. The stillness of a moment before the world unravels what two people had unfurled. Let me keep this just a second more before you cross that threshold through the door, before the day becomes the thing between the life we had and what this life will mean.
One more breath before you go,
before the world outside begins to know that we are less than we were yesterday.
One more breath
before you go,
one more quiet, one more letting slow
The clock that's moving you so far away.
I know the leaving has already started. I know the road ahead is broken-hearted, but give me one more breath
Before the snow of ordinary life begins to blow. One more breath before you go. You rose and dressed with careful, quiet hands, as if the room were made of reprimands, as if the noise might crack the something fragile between the gone and still a little while. I watched you fold your things inside your bag. I watched the room grow thin and start to sag with all the weight of what was being taken, the life we built inside of what we're vacating. Let me hold the image of you here before the leaving makes the lines unclear, before the memory begins to smooth the edges of the life I had with you. One more breath before you go, before the quiet makes its presence known in every room that used to hold your sound. One more breath before you go, one more heartbeat, one more undertow of love that pulls before it puts me down. I know the taxi's waiting in the cold.
I know
There's nothing left that can be told that hasn't been through tears already said. Give me one more breath before you've gone ahead. One more breath before you go. They say you never know a last time, when it's happening, when it's exactly the last time. You kissed me like you meant to do it again. You walked out like you planned to come back then. And I breathed in like there would be more air, like you would fill this room tomorrow, be there, standing at the window with your coffee cup. But the last time never warns you, it's the last time up. The door clicked shut at 20 after 8. I heard your footsteps slow and then abate. I heard the world outside receive you in. I stood inside the start of beginning again, of learning how to breathe a different way, of filling lungs without you in the space, of taking in the morning and the night without the one who made the breathing right. One more breath before you go. I'll take it with me everywhere I know. I'll carry it through every empty room. One more breath before the long monsoon of life, without you washing what we had down into something bittersweet and sad, but beautiful the way that endings are. When love was real, when love was near, when love was ours. One more breath before you
Awake before the morning finds the room, and reach for you inside the fading gloom. My hand falls flat against the other side, where warmth is long since cooled, and so have I. But in the space between asleep and day, you're always there, you never go away. The version of you that my dreaming keeps is softer than the world is what I need. Don't let the daylight pull you from this place. Don't let the waking world replace your face. Stay in the corner where the dreaming bends, where love doesn't have to know how it ends. Stay a little longer in my mind, in the place before the morning makes you fade. Stay a little longer, be so kind. Remind me of the love that we once made. I know you're not here anymore to hold. I know the story of us has been told, but every night you come back to be mine. So stay a little longer in my mind. I see you at the kitchen table there, the way you held your coffee, pushed your hair across your forehead with your wrist like this, a small and perfect unrepeatable bliss. I see you laughing at a television show. I see you getting ready, taking slow your time with everything, your careful way of making ordinary feel like a holiday. Don't let the daylight steal these images. Don't let the morning take these privileges. The right to see you whole and warm and near, without the ache, without the loss, without the fear. Stay a little longer in my mind, in the place before the morning makes you fade. Stay a little longer, be so kind. Remind me of the love that we once made. I know the real you lives somewhere beyond. I know the real me has to move along, but in the space before the church bell chimes, stay a little longer in my mind. There's a version of this life where you stayed, where we grew old and nothing was afraid, where we watched seasons pass from the same chair, and love was just the breathing of the air. I visit that life sometimes at night, when the dreaming gets the colors right, and for a moment everything is fine, and you are still a little longer mine. The light comes through the curtains by degrees. It pulls the dark away with careful ease, and with the dark it takes the dream of you and leaves me in the cold, uncolored blue of a morning that's as real can be, where you are there and you are not with me, where love is just a memory that shines the brightest in the early morning light. Stay a little longer in my mind, in the place before the morning makes you fade. Stay a little longer, be so kind. stood outside your door again tonight. The pavement wet, the sky without its light. I didn't knock, I just stood there in the cold, carrying the love I never learned to fold. The window glowed with someone else's warmth, a life continuing without its storm. I watched the curtain move like it once did when you would check for me the way you did. Some feelings don't obey the end, some hearts don't know how not to bend. Some love stays rooted in the rain long after it has learned the pain. I'm still yours in the rain, standing on the edge of all this pain. You've already moved beyond my name, but I'm still yours in the rain. I'm still counting every step you take, still holding on to every choice we made. The world moved on, I stayed the same. I'm still yours in the rain. The streets are quiet, no one sees me here. A man made soft by love and made of fear. I trace the path we walked 1,000 times and find your laugh still hiding in the lines. The cafe where we argued over small things, the corner where you danced to no one singing. I pass them all and feel you everywhere. A love too deep to simply leave it there. Some feelings don't obey the end, some hearts break more the more they mend. Some love cannot be washed away, it just grows quieter day by day. I'm still yours in the rain, standing on the edge of all this pain. You've already moved beyond my name, but I'm still yours in the rain. I'm still folding all your favorite things, still holding on to all that loving brings. The distance grew, but love remained. I'm still yours in the rain. I know you've closed that door for good. I know I should move on, I know I should. But love like ours doesn't wash away, it just gets quiet and it learns to stay. I'm not trying to reach you anymore, I'm not standing broken at your door. I just want you to know somewhere tonight that what we had was worth this fight. I walk back home through all this falling wet, through every street that you helped me forget. Or rather help me fill with something real, with all the warmth that only you could feel. And maybe that's enough to carry on, to have loved someone so deeply they feel gone, to stand out in the rain and still be whole, because your love became a part of my soul. I'm still yours in the rain, not asking you to feel the same. I just need somewhere to place this flame. I'm still yours in the rain. I'm still learning how to say your name without it sounding like a wound or shame. Just something beautiful that came. Still yours in the rain. Still yours, even now, even here. Still yours in the rain. Still yours. The room is cold, the hour is late. I sit beside the window, learning how to wait. Your coat still hangs beside the door, a ghost of all the warmth I'm reaching for. The tea has gone cold inside the cup, the kind of quiet that swallows you up. I trace the pattern on the chair you loved and feel the weight of everything we were. I keep the light on just in case you find your way back to this place. I keep breathing just to fill the space you left behind. Candle burning low, the last small flame before I let you go. I held on longer than I should have known, but even fire dies alone. I memorized the way you used to smile, I kept your voice inside me. Winter light and fade away into the night. Even fire dies alone. Your letters fold inside my hands. I read the words I still don't understand. How something so alive and true could quietly become the memory of you. I find your handwriting in old notebooks, the grocery lists, the little words it took to make a life feel full. And every day before that life just slowly walked away. I keep the light on just in case the night still carries your embrace. I keep the candle in its place. Held on longer than I should have known. just needed one more night to grieve, one more reason not to leave. The wax is pulled around the base, the shadows move across your empty space. I blow it out, I watch the smoke rise thin, and wonder where the light has always been. Maybe it was never in the flame, maybe it was always in your name. Maybe love is just a candle too that burns the brightest right before it's through. This is the last candle burning low, the last small flame before I let you go. I loved you deeper than the words could show, but even rivers cease to flow. I gave you everything a heart could give. I gave you reasons, I gave you how to live, but candles don't know how to hold the night. And I am standing here without the light. Even rivers cease to flow. Burn a little longer, just a little longer. Stay inside the darkness with me. Burn a little longer, one more breath before the darkness takes it all. Before it takes it all. We stood inside the hallway for so long, two people trying hard to stay strong. The bags were by the door, the taxi waited, and everything we loved felt complicated. I watched you check the time and look away, the way you do when you don't know what to say. And I stood memorizing every line of a face that was no longer going to be mine. We said the word, but neither of us moved, as if the saying hadn't yet been proved, as if the door between us held the key to everything that we were meant to be. In the space between goodbye, where the tears haven't fallen and nobody cries, where we're still almost holding on. In the space between goodbye, where the love is still alive, but the living has gone, where we're almost still together in the last and longest moment of the space between goodbye. You touch my face the way you always had, not like a lover leaving, not like sad, but tender like a person saying thank you for all the years of being someone's anchor. I held your hand a second more than needed, and all the words I practiced went unheeded. I wanted to say stay, I said be safe, and watch the whole world narrow to your face. We said the word, but it stayed in the air. It hung between us like a quiet prayer between goodbye, where the love is still alive, but the living has gone, where the door is still half open, and your hand is almost in mine. In the space between goodbye, they say that endings come in many forms. Some arrive like floods and some like storms, but ours came like a held breath, like a sigh, like a long and quiet space between goodbye. And I have lived in that space ever since, in the half a second of ambivalence, between the knowing and the letting go, between the loving and the leaving. So I watch the taxi pull into the street, I watch the rain begin beneath your feet, I watch the distance swallow what we were, and stood inside the echo of a hurt that used to fill these walls with laughter, life, with all the ordinary joy of strife, and love and food and music and the night, and everything that made the living right. In the space between goodbye, where the silence is the loudest, thought and lies, where I'm still almost holding on. In the space between goodbye, where the love outlives the living and the song, where the door has finally closed now, but I'm standing in the hallway, still inside the space between goodbye, still inside the space between goodbye. Still goodbye, still standing here, and everything we were, in the space between. There are things the body holds when the mind gives in, a trembling in the quiet deep within. My hands have learned the language of your absence, they reach for you on instinct, oh, of patience. I sit beside the window with my tea and watch the world perform its normalcy, while underneath my chest a current moves of everything I've lost and what it proves. That love doesn't end when the leaving starts, that the body keeps what breaks the heart, that trembling is just love with nowhere left, still breathing after all the goodbyes wept. Trembling in the quiet, in the spaces you have left, where my hands still reach for someone and my lungs still hold your breath. Trembling in the quiet of a room that once knew sound, I am standing in the stillness of the love I haven't found a way to put down, still trembling in the quiet. I dropped a glass this morning just from thinking of the way you laughed while we were drinking that cheap red wine on a Tuesday in October. before the world decided it was over. My hands still know the way your shoulders felt. They know the weight of every card you dealt. They know the cold side of the bed by heart. They tremble with the knowledge we're apart. That love outlives the logic of goodbye. That the hands remember what the mind denies. The trembling is the body saying still, I love you, and I always, always will. Trembling in the quiet, in the spaces you have left, where my hands still reach for someone, and my lungs still hold your breath. Trembling in the quiet of a life relearned alone. I am standing in the echoes of the love I've always known, but cannot call home. Still trembling in the quiet. Maybe this is what it means to have loved deeply, to carry someone in your hands completely, to feel their absence in your nervous system, and the trembling that no reasoning can fix them. I don't shake from weakness, don't mistake it. I shake from love too large to recreate it, from a tenderness that didn't get to finish, from a life made full that had to slowly diminish. I steady now my hands around my cup. I breathe the morning in and drink it up. I let the trembling pass through like a tide. I let it move, I let it go inside. The part of me that keeps you like a prayer, that finds you in the texture of the air, that holds you in the spaces of the day, that trembles with the love that didn't fade away. Trembling in the quiet, in the rooms you used to fill, where my hands still move towards something, and my heart is trembling still. Trembling in the quiet of a love that won't release. I am standing in the beauty of a heartbreak without cease, without end. Still trembling in the quiet, still trembling for you. Quiet, so quiet, and yet so full of you, so full of you. The frost has come and covered everything. The park bench where you once read anything. The coffee cups we left beside the fire. The small routines that lifted something higher. I wear the scarf you gave me fraying now. I never learned to let go, and I don't know how. The heating clicks and fills the empty room, but warmth without you only deepens gloom. I didn't know that ordinary days could leave such extraordinary pain. I didn't know that love could freeze this way and still stay burning just the same. This is winter without every morning gray and see-through. I reach across the cold and find only silence, only time. This is winter without you. Every window fogged and hollow, every path too hard to follow. I am standing in the frost, counting everything I've lost. This is winter without you. The calendar still shows the month we met a year ago, and I have not moved yet. I iron shirts I never mean to wear, and breathe the last of you still in the air. I cooked for two last Sunday without thought, and sat in front of all that love I'd brought. The plates untouched, the candles burning through, the whole meal made for someone I once knew. I didn't know that simple things like these could bring a grown man to his knees. I didn't know that cold could feel this deep, or silence be this hard to keep. This is winter without you. Every morning gray and see-through. I reach across the cold and find only silence, only time. This is winter without you. Every corner cold and hollow, every breath too thick to swallow. I am standing in the frost, counting everything I've lost. This is winter without you. Maybe spring will come and soften this. Maybe I'll learn to live inside the mist. Maybe I'll wake one day and feel the sun, and not immediately think of what you've done. Not in anger, not with blame at all, just in wonder how I missed the fall, how I missed the moment love became a season I have lived inside your name. The neighbors wave like everything is fine. I wave back like I haven't crossed that line between a man who's holding and a man who's lost, between the warmth and what that warmth has cost. I take my coffee standing at the door and watch the snow fall like I've watched before. Like winter is a letter being sent from you to me about what loving meant. This is winter without you. Every color muted, pale and new. I reach across the cold and find your memory still running through my mind. This is winter without you. Every morning I wake hollow, every road too bleak to follow. I am standing in the snow, learning how to let you go. This is winter without you. The snow keeps falling like it doesn't know, like it doesn't know you're gone. Keep falling like you always will. below the spoken ones that never rise to air or reach the lungs. They sit inside the chest like folded things, like birds that know the cage and forget their wings. Your name is one of those now lives below the surface of the things I let people know. In public I am fine, I move along, I smile and I contribute and belong. But underneath the ordinary face, your name is in the silence of that space, the one that opens up without a sound when I am most alone and most unwound. I say so many words throughout the day, but the one that matters most I never say. It stays beneath my breath, beneath my life. Your name, the sweetest and the sharpest knife. Your name in the silence, the word I dare not speak aloud. Your name in the silence, too sacred for a crowd. It lives in the spaces between my breathing, in the pause before the next thought's leaving, in the quiet of the early morning still. Your name in the silence, and it always will, always be there. Your name in the silence. I hear it sometimes when the room goes still, when the television's off and night is filled with nothing but the settling of the walls, the creak of floorboards down the empty halls. Your name arrives like something overdue, like mail delivered years after it's through being relevant, and yet somehow it lands right in the center of my open hands. And I hold it there a moment, turn it round, this ordinary, extraordinary sound that used to leave my lips without a thought, but now cost more than anything I've bought. I wear so many expressions through the week, but there's one feeling that I cannot speak. It comes when everything goes finally still. Your name, the one my silence always will carry. Your name in the silence, the prayer I never finished saying. Your name in the silence, the frequency still playing. Underneath the noise of living forward, underneath the pull of moving onward, in the quiet corner of the night's beginning. Your name in the silence, still winning, still there. Your name in the silence. I've tried to fill the quiet with other sounds, with music and with people and the rounds of living fully in the given day, but silence always finds its patient way back to the one word at the center of it, the name that makes the rest of language forfeit its claim to meaning, makes it secondary. Your name, the one the silence chose to carry. On behalf of everything I couldn't say, in all the years between that day and today, in all the rooms I've sat in since you've gone, your name in the silence carries on. And maybe this is not a tragedy, maybe this is just the way love leaves it. Permanent address inside a person, not as a wound that's always getting worse, but as a name, a quiet, a return to something that the silence helps to learn about the nature of a love that's real. It doesn't need the speaking to be real. It lives in the unspoken and the still, my quiet, my exam of everything that loving cost and gave. Your name, the word my silence always saves. Your name in the silence, the truest thing I've ever known. Your name in the silence, the place I'm most at home. It lives beyond the words that fail to hold it, beyond the explanations that have told it, in the language of the heart that needs no sound. Your name in the silence is still found, still yours. Your name in the silence, always in the silence. Yours, I don't say it, but it's always there, in every quiet moment, in every breath of air. Your name in the silence, your name.